Hello, it's me. I'm Nafith. In this short video, I will just explain to you how to convert the legacy Instant AP version 8 into Campus AP. We're going to show you in two methods: local command line, either by SSH or the console, and from the GUI interface. Now, we'll show you two examples: an example of Instant AP cluster that consists of two Instant APs. One of them is the master, if you like, and the other one are members of the cluster. And then I'll show you another example of a single instant AP that is it's on its own, how to convert both of these. And in the case of a cluster, you only need to convert the master, and then after that, all members in that cluster will follow and become campus APs. Let's have a look. First of all, we added the licenses. We added one license, the second license, and we could have, if we wanted to, we could have added the licenses from the GUI interface, but we have selected or chosen to add the license from the command line. So you're on the hash prompt, and we issue the command license add, paste the licenses, show license. You can see the three licenses have been added: AP license, next generation license enforcement, BIF, and then the RF protect license. We added 5 of them each. Notice we got a message: please make sure that you enable the feature BIT to have the license take effect, which is a feature that you will enable for the BIF license. Now you can do it from the command line, and also you can do it from the GUI interface. I'd like to show you how to do it from the GUI interface. We connect to the GUI of the controller. You are on the global view, so you click on mobility controller here, and you will see in the mobility controller itself, or you can click on the mobility controller for the licenses. And in the configuration, you click on configuration and click licenses. Now notice these are the two features, BIF and RF protect. So you could just click here and click submit. Submit means make changes. We have not yet applied the changes. We can see what changes needed to be applied. Notice here you will find a kind of a caret sign. It means there are some changes are not being implemented yet. So we can issue the command show configuration pending in the global view actually. So cd not at this level, it should be in the level, yeah. And we can issue the command show pending. You notice this is the command that has all the two commands. Now we can say write mem here, or you can say commit or pending changes. So click on this and click deploy. So you are on the controller or mobility controller high level. We call it mobility or mobility master, and then license. We go back here. If you notice, that has gone, and show configuration pending is gone. So the license or the licenses have been updated or applied. In this one, we're going to show the command line. So show version, and it's version 8.12. So we're going to issue this command convert, and we have to manually cap. There's no option, like we say cap, and then we indicate where is the IP address of the gateway or the controller. That is the IP of the controller. Just to make sure, we should have pinged it initially. Make sure that we can ping it. So it's pingable, and it means it's reachable. So SSH lost. We have no console access to this AP, but it will reboot and should be a member of IE listed in the AP database of that controller. So from the GUI interface, I'll go into the other AP, and you will go to maintenance. So you're initial dashboard, but you go to maintenance, expand that, and in the maintenance, one of the options available is convert. And in the convert, you define what you're gonna make it as. So in this case, campus AP, and the IP address of that controller is 10.1.30.100, I think .10, and just to say convert. Now let's verify what happened. So that's the controller show AP database. You're gonna see 3 access points are listed here. Now, you notice 2 of these APs in the same VLAN. This means when they were instant AP, they are members of the same cluster, if you like. And when we converted one of them, the other one was converted. Now, you will notice something else as well. Now, the reason you see denied, because by default, the mobility controller has what's called control plane security enabled, and by default, access points are not permitted. So there are no access point whitelisted by default. You have 2 options. Either this is just to secure what's called the control plane, the PAPI tunnel with IPsec. You can disable it, or you can just allow all, basically. I'll show you how to do this. You can do it from command line, but also you can do it from the GUI interface. You connect to the mobility controller, and that will take you to the configuration. So we are on the MC level. Now we go configuration, then you go to system, and you go to CPSec. Notice CPSec is enabled, but nothing, there's no auto set provision. You have multiple options. You might say, let's say auto set, because our aim is just to show you the conversion. So apply this. This might cause the APs to reboot so they can form a tunnel. Notice these are the 3 APs says in here down, because they are denied. When we looked into the mobility controller GUI command line, we see them denied. Now we're going to give it a few minutes and we'll come back and double check. After waiting a few minutes, now we can see show AP database. Notice the AP database shows that the 3 APs are up. Now flags I means inactive because they belong to a group called default and there's no configuration on that. Now 2 means I version 2, that's the communication between these 2. Now remember, we have also called the PAPI tunnels will be secure. And if we issue the command show crypto IPsec SA, it will show you the crypto tunnels between each one of these APs and the mobility controller. Notice the SPI, the in and out. And if we issue the same or similar command, it will show us data path tunnels. That should show us each access point should have a heartbeat GRE tunnel and the IPsec tunnels, the in and out. So in total, we should see 3 heartbeat GRE tunnels, protocol 47, from each one of these individual AP. And we should see the IPsec tunnels, because IPsec is one of them in, one of them out. So what we have seen in the previous command should be translated similar to this one. The out here and in, out in, out in, out. So you should see 6 of those. And that's if you show crypto IPsec SA, you will notice, for example, between this access point and the controller, you have 2 tunnels. One is in and one is out. And notice A00, which is basically, which is this one, A00, the in. And notice the out, 900, and that will be the out, which is this one, between that AP. And if you go to the AP, you'll see what is in here is out there. So basically, that's the IPsec. That's how to demonstrate, we demonstrated to you how to convert instant AP to campus APs. Of course, there's a third method which we don't talk about much. Using activate, you can have some rules in activate. Again, we're not focusing on that. We focus on two methods, the GUI and the command line interface.